everyone, so today I wanted to film my first Valentine's look for the year of 2015. I created this really gorgeous apricot eye with a really pretty pinky apricot lip as well, with really gorgeous bronzy glowy skin. I know I'm saying gorgeous a lot. I know I say I love my looks a lot of the time, but I absolutely adore how this look came out. I love it so much. I wasn't expecting to like it this much, and now I just think it's so pretty and just so perfect for like a date night or for Valentine's Day. So it's just a really gorgeous sort of apricot eye with a glitter on the lid and some gorgeous flirty eyelashes, and just a really very long wearing lip actually. I've had this on for a fair while now. It's got some sort of matte lip cream that I used on it as well. So you'll find this all out obviously in the tutorial, and it's just really beautiful glowy skin with a healthy bronze look to it, and I just think it's perfect for Valentine's Day. So if you want to see how I created my first Valentine's Day look, then keep on watching.
The first thing I'm going to do today is prime my skin. So I'm going in my L'Oreal Skin Perfection Magic Blur Primer. I'm applying this to my T-zone and where I have large visible pores and texture. Now just going in with a second primer, and today I'm using the L'Oreal Magique primer. I'm just adding this to the outer circumference of my face just to add a nice glow to our skin. You can completely miss this step if you wish, but I really wanted a nice glow to my skin today. So I'm going to go in and prime my eyelids as I usually do. So I'm going in with my Decay primer potion all over my eyes, and then I'm also priming and also correcting any discoloration with my M.A.C paint pot in the shade Painterly. The first eyeshadow I'm going in with today is Cork by M.A.C. I'm just taking this on a large fluffy brush. This is going to be our transition shade in our crease. So as you can see, I'm just blending it back and forth in my crease and blending it up towards my brow bone. The next shade I'm going to go in with is again by M.A.C, and this one is in the colour Sushi Flower. I'm taking this on a more dense blending brush and I'm blending this into my crease. So I'm really defining the crease out with this really gorgeous pinky apricot shade. So I'm not taking it as high up as we did the Cork, I'm just blending it in to really define the crease that we have. I'm now going in with Paradisco, again an eyeshadow from M.A.C. This is a really gorgeous peachy toned shade, and it's going to really intensify the pink shade that we just used and make it really apricot-y and pretty. So as you can see, I'm just blending it on top of where I applied that Sushi Flower, and it just creates this really gorgeous shade in the crease. This one has a bit of shimmer to it, but it's not too overpowering that we can get away with it still in our crease. Going back in with my large blending brush, I haven't applied any more colour to this brush. I'm just literally blending everything together and getting rid of any harsh lines that we may have in our eyeshadow. I'm to start deepening up our outer corner and crease, and for this I'm using the shade Folie. Again, this one is from MAC, and I'm taking this on a very small and dense blending brush. This is very tapered, so it is going to be really precise where we're applying the colour. And as you can see, I'm just building it up on our outer V and blending it slightly into our crease. This is just going to help define our eyes and give it a lot more dimension. For my lid shade today, I'm going in with Jest, again from MAC, and I'm just packing this on to my lid. I'm not taking this too far into the crease because I want that really gorgeous apricot-y shade to stand out. So as you can see, I'm just applying it from my inner corner back to that Folie shade just to create a really gorgeous colour on our lids. So I'm now going in with a M.A.C Fix Plus, and I'm just spraying this and placing it on top of that Jest shade we just applied. This is going to act as a base to really help us apply this glitter that we are now applying. This is the MAC glitter in Reflex Gold. It is an absolutely gorgeous shade. I suggest you all go and buy it immediately. It is just beautiful. And as you can see, I'm just packing this onto my eyelids, and I'm just keep applying it to build up the coverage that I want of this glitter. Now going in with a little bit more of Sushi flour on that blending brush and just blending my crease, just so the glitter hasn't gone too far up and is taking away from the really gorgeous apricot shade we have got going on. I'm then going back in with my large blending brush with no added colour and just blending everything together to make sure there are no harsh lines. For my eyeliner today, I'm going in with my Maybelline Eye Studio Drama, and I'm taking that on an angled brush, and I'm just going to be doing a really gorgeous simple winged eyeliner to complete this look. So as you can see, I'm just creating a little wing on my outer corner, and then I will be lining the rest of my eye all the way till the inner corner. My mascara of choice today is my Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express in the waterproof formula. I love this mascara. I recently purchased a new one, so you'll probably see me using this in many tutorials to come. But what I'm doing is putting it onto the buttocks and onto the front of my top lashes, and then I will also do my lower lashes later on in the tutorial. I am of course going to be applying some false lashes today. I'm going in with my MAC lashes in the style number 4. I'm just using some duo lash adhesive in the clear formula just to apply these and stick them to my eyeballs. I just think that for Valentine's Day you can't go wrong with false eyelashes. It just creates a really gorgeous open flirty effect to your eye, and it just completes your eye makeup look. I'm now moving on to my face, so to start off with I'm just clearing any glitter that may have fallen down, which is one of the reasons why I haven't applied my foundation and makeup first. So I'm first of all going to go in with my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I believe this is either in the shade Fair or Light, but as always everything will be listed on my blog in the accompanying blog post, which will be listed down below. But as you can see, I'm just highlighting my face with this concealer, so I'm going underneath both my eyes and also down the center of my face, so my forehead, my nose, my upper lip and also my chin, how I usually do. I'm now going in with my foundation of choice, which today is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. I'm just applying this with a flat top kabuki brush, and I'm applying this more to the outer edges of my face as it is a deeper shade. Just creates more dimension to your face without applying tons of products to add darkness and other products, if that makes sense. So I've applied the light concealer underneath my eyes, so I'm not putting a heavy dark foundation even underneath my eyes, as well as then applying a concealer, and I'm also doing the same for like my contour area, if you kind of understand what I'm saying. So as you can see, I'm just blending everything together which I have just applied to my face. So I blended all my foundation. I'm now going in with a tapered kabuki brush just to blend all of my highlighting concealer into my skin. I'm going to go in and cover up any imperfections that I may have on my skin. I'm just taking my Studio Finish concealer and I'm just applying this in any areas where I've got pigmentation or redness or discoloration to my skin. So old blemishes, any areas of redness, so around your nose, like hormonal redness, anything like that, I'm just covering up and blending it out with my finger in dabbing motions. I'm then also going to take my foundation brush with no added product just to make sure everything is blended on the skin and there's no areas where you can see I've applied concealer, and I'm also going to blend everything down my neck. So now I'm going to go in with my vanilla shade out of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm setting all of my highlighting concealer that I've just applied, so underneath my eyes and also down the centre of my face. This is so I don't get any creasing in my concealer, especially underneath my eyes, and it just sets everything ready for the rest of our makeup to be applied. I'm then going to go in with my MAC Mineralise Skin Finish Natural and set the rest of my foundation. So I'm taking this in areas where I didn't necessarily apply the concealer, where I mostly applied the foundation. I'm also going to overlap where I applied that vanilla shade just to tie everything together and make sure everything is blended. So as you can see, I am now going back in with that blending brush with that pinky apricot shade on and just running this underneath my eye on my lower lashes. I'm also going in with that Folie shade again and just deepening that crease up to complete the whole eyelid look. I love doing this after I've applied my lashes and my eyeliner because it just shows you where you need to add a little bit extra product and a little bit extra definition and colour to your eyes. And again, I'm just applying that on the outer half of my lower lashes just to really amp up the eyes and define them and just complete the entire look. And as you can see, I'm just blending it with a little bit of that Cork shade, and then I'm just going back over and blending everything together. So I'm now going to go in and fill in my eyebrows. As always, I'm using my Archery pencil from Soap and Glory in the shade Blonde Shell, and I'm now going in and highlighting my inner corner. I'm using that Jess shade that we applied all over the lid earlier, and I'm also going to apply that to underneath my brow as well to highlight my brow bone. Going back in with my blending brush and just blending the transition shade into my brow bone highlight so it's not a definite line there. I'm now going in, like I said earlier, to coat my bottom lashes with mascara and just complete our eye makeup. For my inner lash line in my waterline today, I'm going in my Rimmel London Scandel Eyes Eye Kohl in the shade Nude. It's just really nice to use a skin toned eyeliner on your waterline. Makes your eyes look a lot more awake, but without using the harsh white. So now I'm going to go in and bronze up my skin with the Havana shade in my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I feel so out of breath. and I'm just warming up my skin and also contouring my face at the same time. I'm just adding a nice bit of colour to my skin and just adding dimension to the skin is what our sort of goal is here. I'm also going to take that Havana shade around my jawline and also down my neck. There's nothing worse than a bronze and contoured face and then a really pale neck. So you want to make everything blend together and look as natural as possible. And now I'm just going in with, I believe it's Fawn in the Anastasia Beverly's Contour Kit. I'm going in with my Real Techniques brush just to really hollow out my cheekbones and add some shape and again some dimension to my face. I love the Fawn colour in this kit because it is the perfect contour colour. It's not too warm and it's not too grey toned as well. It's just an amazing colour. And again, I'm just taking it around my jawline and also down my neck to just blend everything, and I'm also going to pop it underneath my bottom lip to help really make our lips a lot bigger and poutier looking. So I'm now going in with that vanilla shade again, just clearing up underneath my contour and just applying some more onto my eyes so I haven't taken any away with the Havana bronzer or the Fawn contour shade. I'm now going in with a smaller blending brush, as you can see, and I've gone back in with that Fawn shade and I'm just chiseling out my nose and making it a lot more slimmer and a lot more symmetrical. And I'm also going to take that up and blend it into my eyebrows and eyeshadow. I'm now going in with my duo fibre brush as I always do and just blending everything together. I don't want any harsh lines. Although we've got a contour, I don't want anything too harsh. I'm now going to add to the glowiness of our skin by using the Sand shade in the Anastasia Contour Kit. I'm applying it to the tops of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, and I'm also going to apply it to my upper lip as well. This is just going to create a really gorgeous glow to our skin, and it's going to really complement the luminosity of the primer that we applied to the outer edges of our face as well. As you can see, I'm just sort of building it up gradually in layers. It is a product that you kind of have to work with, especially on the tops of your cheekbones. And for my blush today, I'm going in with my Makeup Revolution's blush palette in the shade Sugar and Spice. And I'm going in with a really gorgeous sort of apricot-y, peachy shade blush. And I'm just applying it with a stippling brush to the apples of my cheeks and back towards my hairline. It's just going to really complement this eye makeup look that we've done. And the stippling brush is going to apply it really gorgeously onto our skin. It's going to help us blend at the same time, and it just creates a really gorgeous wash of colour to our cheeks. But then, because I'm obsessed with blending everything, I've then gone back in with that stippling brush I used earlier and just blending everything together. So I'm just blending the blusher into my contour and into my bronzer, just so it is so gorgeously natural. There are no lines to the face. And then because I did blend some of the highlight away, I've just gone back over with that. So to finish off my skin, I'm going in with my Urban Decay or Nighter Setting Spray. This is just going to help get rid of the cakiness of the powder, and it's also just going to finish our makeup beautifully. I'm now going in with my lipstick of choice, which is a MAC lipstick in the shade Ravishing. It's a really gorgeous orangey, peachy apricot shade, which is what this whole look is about. It's based on the apricot colour. And I'm just applied that all over my eyelid, my lip even. I'm now going in with my favourite lip pencil, which is my Dior Grey lip liner, and I'm just defining our lips a bit. So as you can see, I'm just going around the lip line, and I'm just going to apply a little bit on the inner corners a bit more as well. It's just going to give our lips a bit more definition so it's not so 2D and flat. So So last but not least, I'm going in with my NYX Extreme Lip Cream in the shade Candyland, and I'm just dabbing it ever so slightly onto my lips. The lipstick was a little bit too orange for my liking, so I've just gone over with a little bit of a cream lip stain product just to help make it a little bit more peachy, pinky, apricot-y shade. Like I said, this whole look is based on that. And so here is the finished Apricot Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed this look. I loved creating it for you guys. It's just such a gorgeous look. I loved it. I'm probably going to be rocking this Valentine's Day when I go out with Luke. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you ever so much for watching. Have an amazing Valentine's Day, and I will talk to you all very soon.